Hey everybody, just got a quick little video to showcase one of the new tools we're using at PolyArc for animation. Let me make sure Quill here is ready to go. Got her rig visible and I've got everything selected, and let me have her say hi. Say hi, Quill. Hey. So this is an animation that I started doing a core posing for a few months back, and I've kept it in core posing because it's a great demo clip for when I do this. Let me put it into tweens, well, rough tweens. You could notice that my core posing is all on whole frames right now, and I haven't done any tweening. So I just set auto tangents. And Quill's just waving. The problem with this animation right now is, since it's core posing only, I have to do a lot of work to get the tweens right. This will probably take me another 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours to finish this animation. Based off of a tip that my buddy Jacob Hines gave me about a year ago, where he mentioned that it's possible to do secondary motion by an overlapping motion, both of them, by having a particle have it attached to components of the body, and then track the motion of the particle and reapply it to the body. So I actually wrote a script that did this based on his suggestion. And this is how it works. Let me actually put Quill's spine into translation mode. This converts everything from FK rotations up the spine to kind of like a hybrid spline IK system without the spline. And now I can control the different components separately. So let me go ahead, and if you watch this now, there's not much, there's really no overlap or anything. It's just the pose is happening. So let's press this, let's get it selected and press this button. It's going to run through a few bakes based on the simulation, and then it's going to bake it back down to the rig for me. And what I'm left with is some nice, robust overlapping action there. So let's do it on this bone as well. You can see it's running its calculations. Okay, and it's baking it back down. We're good to go. And let me do it to a few other objects as well. So we'll do it to, say, the shoulder in this situation. And version 2 of this script will actually have it applicable to multiple selected objects. Right now I've only got it so I could only apply it to one object at a time. But need somewhere to go, right? And so let's finish applying this to these objects, and I'll play it so you can see it. All right, cool. So now this is what we have so far. Nice, robust, overlapping action in the spine and the shoulders. And that's pretty cool. I could even take, say, this object and kind of offset it in time by a little bit. And kind of scale this back out so I can play with it. So that ends on the last frame. So now there's even a little offset to it. And so far, all that was a press of a button. I could do it on the knee. I could do it on any object that has translation unlocked. But there is a way to do it through rotation as well, where you kind of rotate the objects based on its aim vector at a translation object that you run that sim on. And actually wrote a script that does that to the ears. So let me run that for you real quick. Notice that right now, the ears are static. They're not animating other than whatever the head's doing. So we'll push this button. And all this is doing is taking into consideration what the ears are currently doing, putting them in a space where the ears follow this physics object, and then baking it back down. And then even doing a secondary overlap on the outside ears. And this is what we're left with. In the comments section, or in the description, I will post a link to the original video that Jacob Hines got the idea from, and you can dissect how it works for yourselves. And it's the video I used to help me write this script. Anyway, hope this helps, and Quill, say goodbye.